whip the flesh off his back, if I would give him vinegar to drink, if I would put thorn on his head, I know I'll get him. I'll discourage his people. I'll make him seem weak. I'll make him seem like he ain't what he is. I'll make people doubt him. Because if you got all power, why would you let a man do you like this? Why would you let somebody hurt you like this? Oh, say it. But God, when he carried that cross, he put the thorn on his head. He stood right there. He stood right there. People, one thing, the enemy don't think things through. The enemy don't think things through. See, when he thought that he was taking Jesus out, when he thought that he had him sold up, when he thought that as long as they took Jesus out, took him out the picture, that he was going to have free reign of this old world. But God said, when God went to the cross and he hung right there, they pierced him in his side. They pierced him in his side. And the water came streaming down. The blood came streaming down. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I can imagine in my mind. I can imagine in my mind when Jesus looked up on that last word, when he said, it is finished. My God said flawless victory. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. Because why? Because the enemy, he thought when he took Jesus out that he was going to get us too. But Jesus, he rose up with all power in his hand. He rose up with us being reconciled to God. He rose up, giving us a right to the tree of life. He rose up, giving us a chance to make it in. The devil thought he had me, but Jesus, he came and grabbed me, and he held me. He didn't let me go. He didn't let me go. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. That's why the enemy's mad. That's why the devil's mad with us. That's why he's mad with us. Because of Jesus, his flawless victory over the enemy. A flawless victory. God wants us to have a flawless victory. Not saying that this flesh won't get tainted. Not saying that we're going to do everything we're supposed to do. Not saying we're going to say everything we're supposed to say. But when the flesh gets above itself and the Spirit of God, it raises up inside you. Understand, when it overpowers the flesh, when the fruits of the Spirit starts kicking in, when the fruits of the Spirit starts weighing in, it starts outweighing that flesh. It starts giving you the power to rebuke that flesh. Thank you, Jesus. And when we see Jesus, he gonna say, now, you have a flawless victory. It ain't about this flesh. This flesh ain't gonna see Jesus, but the Spirit's gonna see him. That's why we gotta keep our hearts, minds clear. We gotta keep our hearts stay fast on Jesus, because it is important. Because it's important that we love each other, because it's not the flesh that's hating, it's what's in inside this shell.